Greetings, Hive fans, and welcome to another video where I help you play Hive like a champion. This is round 4 of the 2023 Hive Online World Championship Swiss System turn-based qualifier at BoardGameArena. 8-round Swiss System tournament. Top 6 players, top 6 finishers get invitations to the World Championship later in the year. After 3 rounds, I have 2 wins and a loss, so I'm sitting kind of upper middle of the pack, looking like it's going to take at least 6 points to qualify in the top 6. So I've got to pretty much play flawless Hive from this point forward. So this game I'm playing against tipiaaak. I've drawn white. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this game turns out. Both players open with ladybugs. I play the queen. My opponent plays the queen as well. Black chose a Z queen orientation. I played an ant, and black played the somewhat standard anti-spawn defense. Ladybug, queen, pillbug. And of course, as always, I'll be posting the shoe designation right over there. I also choose the anti-spawn defense with my pillbug. Ant comes in. I play a mosquito. The ant pins the mosquito, and my ant attacks. We'll see a form of 2-beetle attack here. As black plays the mosquito, I play my first beetle. Of course, it gets immediately pinned by the mosquito. The mosquito previously had ant power. Now it's going to have beetle power, and no doubt will end up climbing atop my beetle. But when I play the second beetle, if you notice here, the white beetle and the white mosquito, black has the choice. Pin one, let the other one climb atop the hive. So the black mosquito climbs up, as does the white beetle. Black spider comes in to cap off the white beetle, allowing the black mosquito to move forward, and both bugs move forward. Black mosquito getting covered by the white beetle. So at this point, I haven't yet qualified for the win, but I'm on the verge. All I have to do is cover the black queen in order to qualify for the win. Black ant comes in. White spider, threatening to pin the black ant, forces it to move. So it attacks. And then I bring in another ant, also looking to play some defense here. Now, when the first black beetle comes in, this is a very interesting situation here because black beetle is attacking. There's no doubt that what I'm going to do is pin it. The question is, do I pin it with an inline pin into this spot, or do I pin it with an elbow pin into this spot? Of course, long range, it's a lot better to have an inline pin because then it would take 2 bugs to free it, where if pin it with an elbow pin, it would only take 1 bug here to free it. But a bigger consideration right now is because black has a second beetle in reserve. I want to control where that second beetle can come in. So I elect the elbow pin. That stops this point as a spawn point. And now if the black beetle spawns off the black beetle number 2, spawns off of black beetle number 1, my white ant just shifts out and pins both black beetles. White ant comes in. Black spider moves out to pin the black pillbug. But of course, at any given time, the black pillbug can move the white spider away. So that is always a consideration. Now, the second black beetle comes in, not in an attacking position, but all the way out here at the outer reaches of the hive. So now I don't want to get pinned into this position, elbow pin, which would easier for black to free that black beetle. So I take a tempo to shift my white ant around, so now I have an inline pin on the black beetle. At this point, tempo is not that critical as it would be at some points in the game. We figured the black beetle was going to move forward. White spider comes in. And the black ant attacks. Not really concerned yet because my opponent has not yet qualified for the win. My white pillbug is still there in a very good defensive position. So finally, I qualify for the win by my white beetle covering the black queen. And of course, the black mosquito follows. White ant comes in. Black elects to pin the white ant, sacrificing the attack on the white queen in order to control the outside of the hive. So right now, black has 2 mobile ants. I only have 1 mobile ant. White spider attacks, but of course it still is within range of the black pillbug. The black beetle moves forward. And in retrospect, this was probably a mistake. I brought the white grasshopper in to have an angle of attack to this spot. Totally missed the fact that the black spider just immediately pins it. So that was probably a wasted grasshopper. So grasshopper number 2 comes at the other extreme of the hive, also aiming toward this kill spot. And this is an interesting point here with grasshoppers because typically speaking, you don't want grasshoppers aiming for the same spot, because then once that spot gets filled, then the other grasshopper can be released. But in this case, I didn't really have a whole lot of choice after I had made my mistake earlier of allowing that grasshopper to get pinned. So I go ahead and attack. Of course, that's a setup shot. It forces the black ladybug to move out. And the most likely thing for the black ladybug to do is to pin my mosquito. And that's exactly what it does. My white pillbug begins a march toward an attacking position. This is a very informative Pillbug attack. So let's see how this turns out. Black spider comes in, which anchors down the white beetle, allowing the black beetle to move forward, and the white pillbug continues. In the book, Play Hive Like a Champion, I coined a term, fill. And this is a very basic, elementary concept in Hive. And I remember exactly the very first time I ever saw it back many, many years ago when I was first learning Hive. I was playing against my mentor, Christian Sperling, a.k.a. Eucalyx. And I remember at that point in time, I hadn't beaten him yet. I was just struggling to even pull out a draw against him. And I knew that I was going to draw. And he came along and used a fill to free a bug, and ended up, what I thought was going to be a draw, ended up being a loss. A lesson I learned very, 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 how do I want to say it? I learned that lesson very well. So the fill is going to be how this game is going to end up as a victory. Black spider moves forward, doesn't want the pillbug to continue, but at this point, the white pillbug can warp the black spider into this setup shot, and there's nothing can then stop the white ladybug. And so what I do is I create a fill, which would free the white pillbug to move forward, but it also continues to allow the black spider to be warped in. Black, realizing what's going on, needs to release the Pillbug, so uses another fill to release the Pillbug. At this point, Black Spider gets warped into a kill spot, which is a setup shot, forces the Black Pillbug to move away. And this is another interesting instructional point here. Order of attack is very, very critical. If I attack first with the ladybug into this spot, hoping to get the ant into here, two things can happen. One is Black can set up a block stopping the ant from coming into here. And secondly, if that isn't not immediately, that kill shot is not immediately taken, then the Black Pillbug can warp the white ladybug away. So the correct order of attack is the ant takes the setup shot, and now nothing can stop the white ladybug from taking the kill shot. And that's exactly what happens. Now, we're going to go back a little bit to this point. This is also a very instructional situation here as well. Take a look at this white ant out here on the extreme right side of the hive. It's performing a very, very important function. It's keeping Black Beetle number 1 pinned and unable to move forward to attack. But the release of the Black Beetle at the exact right moment, the Black Beetle does not have the ability to move forward in time to create a situation where Black will win. So that too was a very, very critical point. So here we are, the white ant releases the pin on the beetle, creates the fill, freeing the white Pillbug. So, very instructional game. Happily, I was able to win. Thank you very much, tipiaaak, for an extremely good game. Game 4 ended up a victory. After 4 rounds, I have 3 points, 3 wins, and 1 loss. 4 more rounds to go. Make sure you follow along. I will be making videos of each of these games in the 2023 Hive Online World Championship Qualifier at BoardGameArena. Thank you very much again for watching. As always, this is Randy Ingersoll. I am here helping you play Hive like a champion. Until next time, this is Randy signing off.